Right.
Good.
How's this gonna work?
Happy
Tighten
New
it up.
Year's.
Happy New Year, 2020. I
Yeah,
gotta get used to
first
this
day.
thing. This is a
You like
a
it?
new thing for me. I think it's got to be over here.
I think it's okay. Oh, for you? Yeah, but you
You
could.
don't point it at me,
Oh, I see.
right?
Yeah.
That's fine. We might fix that later.
All right. Episode 15? 14? 15.
I think. Yeah.
I think 15.
I think 15.
Arrogantly in the middle.
All right. What do we got for today?
Well, you have a Would You Rather?
I do have a Would You Rather.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's do our Would You Rather segment.
The first Would You Rather of 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather not be able to see any colors or have a mild but constant tinnitus? Do you know what tinnitus is?
No.
It's like a ringing in your ear,
Oh.
which apparently is very, very frustrating.
Yeah, I think I would rather not see any colors.
Why?
I don't know if that would... I don't know if that would annoy me as much as having a ring in my ear. And colors are overrated. I mean, who cares? Like, really?
I don't know. Have you seen those videos of those kids or those people when they put
oh,
them,
man.
when they put them
Makes
on
me
and they start
cry
crying?
every time when
I
they get to see for
know.
the first time.
So I don't know if colors are overrated. You have
Yeah,
them.
but he's in the moment, and there's people watching him. If he's just going to get emotional about it. But I think...
You have them, so you don't know what
It's true.
how to rate them.
I'm
Yeah.
privileged.
You're color privileged.
But I wouldn't want a constant ringing in my ear.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just said you'd pick that over.
No. I'd rather not see colors. I wouldn't want a ringing in my
yeah,
ear.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
What would you pick?
Yeah, I think no colors. only
Why,
because you just get not because colors are overrated, but because you get used to that. That's the way life is. But
Right.
but from what I know of tinnitus,
Yeah.
you don't get used to it. It just sucks always. Like it's
But if you always had it, would you notice?
yeah, I think you still do. Like from what I've heard, because I've seen.
But if but if you always had it,
We don't always have it. If something happens, you get it.
okay,
not
so
always.
so we're
Usually
starting
it's
like right now. If I lost all my color sight,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd for sure rather just not see colors.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you get used to that.
Yeah.
That's just the way you see now. It's kind of cool. It's like in your like a 1920s movie.
Yeah, like always.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
I could definitely like just not see colors.
and then I've seen like I don't know what they did, but there's like YouTube videos like this guy on Reddit cured tinnitus, and you do some kind of breathing thing or something, right? And it's this YouTube video,
It's
and
just
then
a breathing technique.
it's some kind of like easy technique that they do, and I'm saying breathing as like a
Oh, I see.
as like a fill-in for what I don't remember.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. But he does something, and then these people have like this sense of like incredible relief. So like,
Wow.
and they talk about what it's like and stuff, and it seems to be like pretty shitty in general.
Yeah, a constant ringing.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
Terrible. I get it a little bit sometimes.
Do you?
Yeah. Tiny bit when I'm like when I'm a lot of times when I just get home from work or something.
Right.
And I don't know if it's because I have headphones in.
And then take them out.
on my way home. Yeah. And I take them out.
I don't know what
know.
causes it. I'm sure. I know I've had ringing in my ear before, but I don't know if it's.
Cancer.
That'd
It's
be
cancer.
That's where you'd go.
Ear cancer.
Do you still have throat cancer?
If no, you know what? So it feels a lot. I was getting pretty bad over the Christmas holiday. There was like a 3-day period where I was just like, "Fucking."
Were you?
Yeah. It was
Were
just
you like, I have cancer?
it was just like every time I swallowed, just hurt and everything for like 3 days, and but then I had this thought. I was like, maybe I'm just getting sick. That could happen. And then I always felt better, and then the next day it was gone. Because it's
So you
because
cured it.
I cured it because
Yeah.
it's totally like a psychosomatic where it's like I'm creating a physical pain in my body
Right.
because I think it's real.
Right.
So it is real,
Right.
which is a very interesting psychological thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pain in a certain area of my body is real, so it becomes real, and it actually does hurt. And then I think it's something serious, but it's actually just my mind, and then over time it'll go away. And then it seems to have gone away around Christmas Day, the 3 days leading up to Christmas. I was like having trouble writing, and I just kept thinking about it, just thinking. I got throat cancer.
And it's gone.
It's gone.
And you cured it.
And you know what's interesting
Hmm.
is I went and read because it's 2020. So every 2020 I read my journals,
Ah, yes.
and the amount of times I talk about the physical illness I have,
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And it's interesting because I know it's crazy,
Yeah.
and like that's how I get through it. Where it's like
Right.
I'm very aware that these thoughts, it's like I kind of disconnect the thoughts in my head from myself.
Mindfulness.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go like, there's that thing in my head that just keeps telling me, no, you have cancer.
Yeah.
No, it's cancer for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, there's that guy. He's fucking annoying.
Oh. So you just went over the year? Like you just went over 19?
No, I went over every year since 2014.
Mm.
But I did have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
We have a 2020 question.
Okay.
We don't really have anything else for 2020, but we'll have
No.
one question.
'Kay.
Because it's like, fuck, who cares?
Yeah, fucking.
I mean, what's the difference? It's
Do you guys
nothing-
really
nothing
care that
changes.
it's New Year's?
Yeah,
I
nothing
didn't care.
changes.
I just had to stay up late. That's
And
it.
The only thing that changes is your calendar. Nothing really changes.
Yeah.
But things that will change are over the next 10 years, which is
That's true.
interesting.
So we did hit a decade. We're in a new
We
decade.
did hit a decade.
Yeah.
So I had a technological question.
Ooh.
So this is what I think defined the technological periods of the last 30 years.
Okay.
So 1990s, personal computers, people now had PCs or video games. Some kind of console or video game or something like that.
Okay.
2000s, the internet. Because in the 1990s there was internet, but it was kind of like dial-up. It wasn't that important. Like you kind of had it. I think there was stuff like there was just like random programs. A lot of computers didn't even come with internet. It wasn't for internet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It wasn't the main thing.
Yeah.
But I think it
Internet
started
be a
getting
big one.
popular in maybe the late 90s.
Right.
But this was still dial-up. Like I had dial-up probably, I think in 97 is when I got dial-up.
Really?
Yeah.
You had it that?
Yeah, out of
Oh,
10,
we
grade
didn't have
5.
internet.
Grade 5, I think.
I had dial-up when we were in fucking high school.
I think I got, because I played video games pretty heavily.
Oh, okay.
So in grade 7, I got a thing called EverQuest. So I still had dial-up. I was in 12, and that's 1999. So I still had dial-up till...
Oh shit, I didn't.
Yeah, and I think I got rid of dial-up in 2000. So I wouldn't count internet yet, because dial-up is barely internet. It is insane how slow it was. Yeah, so 1990s, PCs.
Okay.
2000s, internet.
Okay.
2010s, you know what I'm going to say?
Well, there's one I feel like there's a missing one, and I feel like if you say it's 2010s,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's the 2010s, but it's probably not what I'm thinking.
What is it?
Well, I'll wait till you've done your list, and then I'll add what I feel like.
No. You say what you're thinking, and then I'll see.
I was going to say, like, smartphones.
Yeah. You don't think it's 2010s?
I don't think it's 2010s.
No? I didn't get one until 2011.
Oh, no, you're right. It's 2010s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now I'm thinking back when I worked at TELUS, and I'm like, oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was after high
See,
school.
time,
Yeah.
you forget.
Yeah. Basically, the iPhone is what, like, revolutionized
Yeah, I
everything.
think iPhone came out in 2008.
Yeah.
But it didn't get really big. Because the
Yeah.
iPod came
Right.
out in 2006.
Yeah.
So it felt almost...
I was thinking cell phones, but smartphones, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think so because we're rounding up here. This is a game, right? But cell phones really did become booming.
Yeah.
Like everyone has one by 2010. 2008 is when I believe is when the iPhone launched. But everyone didn't have one.
I think it was even before that because there was a period before the iPhone
Mm-hmm.
that BlackBerry was the biggest fucking smartphone thing that was
Right,
on it,
but
and
it's-
everybody had it.
Yeah, but not quite the same.
No, but I think that's what everybody was getting into, the whole
Right.
instant messenger
Yeah.
and all that shit. And everybody had one. I didn't
Sure.
know anybody who didn't have
But
a
it wasn't
BlackBerry.
quite the same of like a computer in your hand,
No, it wasn't.
which is what an iPhone was,
Right.
right? So that's why,
Yeah.
because what I'm doing here
Well, okay, yeah.
is I'm going to lead
Ooh.
into what 2020 is going to be.
Ooh.
And it's actually
So this decade.
it's actually a progression. And now you tell me what you think the 2020 is going to be. What's your-
AI?
AI? You think AI?
Yeah.
I feel like AI will probably happen sometime
Within this decade?
this decade, but it's not going to define the decade.
Okay, then I'll take another guess. It was probably yours.
What's that?
VR?
VR again? I don't
No.
I don't know. It's VR to me is just like an experience. It's kind of like a ride. It's not like I don't know what you'd use it for. That would become so prevalent.
Well, I don't know if you've watched porn on VR, but it's
Right, but it's
insane.
yeah, but it's not like that's the
Changed my
world
life.
now. When the world is just porn VR. It's not like because personal computers, everyone all of a sudden
Right.
had one.
Changed it. Yeah.
Internet, all of a sudden
What's
everyone
going to
had
change
it.
it? You don't think it's going to be
Everyone had
AI?
it. Well, AI may change the world in some point in 2000, but it's going to be background change, unless it's like transportation or like.
Yeah, I was just going to say transportation is going to be like that can't be background.
But I feel like that is maybe in the later half. It's kind of like an iPhone. Like it'll be implemented in the later half of 2020. Like it's in the next 10 years, but it'll become an explosion in 2030. I think AI is 2030.
Right.
Where that's prevalent and that's everywhere.
So what do you have?
What I have is cybernetic implants. So
Have you been like researching this or something?
No, I just made it up. Hot take. Well, no, but what I mean. Here's what I mean.
Okay.
Give me your phone. I'm gonna open it for me. Or let me just do it.
Okay.
Google what's the population of Australia?
The population of Australia. 24 million.
So how long did that take you to find?
8 seconds.
8 seconds. So what I mean by cybernetic implants is the ability to reduce that lag time.
Right.
Which is what this whole progression is. The whole progression from 1990s to 2010 is a reduction of that 8 seconds.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Because before 1990s, you had books or you had some kind of stuff on your computer, but no internet.
Right.
Or you had some kind of information on there.
Right.
You got dial-up, right, in 1990s, slow.
Mm-hmm.
The retrieval of information is slow.
Mm-hmm.
You got internet, maybe high speed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
DSL,
Mm-hmm.
ADSL. It's quicker, but still slow.
Yeah.
You have to go to a computer. If you buy a computer, you have to go find a computer.
Right.
Cell phones, now it's down to 8 seconds. Basically, the human retrieval of information, our body of information, is reduced to 8 seconds over the last 30 years.
Okay, but what is it going to be?
Cybernetic implants.
Yeah.
The goal there is to reduce our ability to use the internet down to nearly zero, where it's basically now it's your mind. So it's like say for example, and this is probably far away, but what I mean by cybernetic implants is just that reduction. The next step in that reduction, I don't know what that looks like.
Right.
Maybe it's like I've seen it in like sci-fi films, like contacts.
Yeah. Didn't Google have the Google Lens for a little while?
Right. So something like that, you can see they've already experimented, they've already tried. I don't know how that looks, but I feel like in the next 5 years, something will come out where they reduce that lag time significantly.
I feel like that's what AI is going to be.
I don't know how does AI.
Because already
Alexa.
my phone tries to guess what I fucking going to write and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. So Alexa's, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So I think I'm on the right path,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe it is like more like AI,
Yeah.
but it's something like Alexa,
Right.
right?
Where you
But
just to ask it to do something.
Yes, but it's like now wearable tech,
Right.
right?
So your big thing is wearable tech. Maybe that's what you're trying to say.
Not wearable tech. I think it's. But
when
I
you
guess
say implant, like you think that in the next 10 years we'll have shit in our head?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm thinking that seems more like 2020.
Future.
I'm thinking to reduce. So probably wearable tech with an implementation of AI and Alexa is how you're going to get there.
Right.
So yeah, AI. But I think you were thinking of AI in a different way.
I was thinking of AI as in I wasn't thinking of it as a robot. I was thinking of it as like
I was thinking
basically a system that's going to like constantly feed me the information it knows I want already, even more so than it is now.
Right.
And like guessing what I'm going to write.
Right. Interesting. Yeah. It's basically using the analogy of the phone.
Yeah.
It's basically becoming more of an extension of your mind.
Right.
So that lag time's 8 seconds right now. Reducing out the lag time to a second.
Right.
Half a second.
Right.
Something like that. So now it's not a cybernetic implant.
Right.
But it is an enhancer of your brain processing power.
Right.
Because you just went, I don't know what the population of Australia is, but you kind of do. even though you don't,
Right.
because you can just look it up,
Right.
which is what you do in your brain. It's the same
Right.
same process. You go, I want to know, like, say if you do know the fact.
Right.
You go, I want to know what's the population of Australia. Let me think about it. Well, I think it's about 24 million. Right? Like, that's what you do,
Yeah.
right?
But
Okay.
it's essentially the same thing.
It's essentially the same thing. So it's like if you just reduce that leg time.
So this is just my external hard drive.
100%.
Yeah.
So 2020,
Yeah.
because that advancement, right? That series
Yeah.
of advancements is just that process reducing that leg time.
Right.
So you get down to maybe half a second, right?
Right.
How do you get there? We just had some variety of options.
Yeah.
Guessing what you want
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
Which just goes back, interesting enough, to the free will debate,
Huh.
right? Right? It was somewhat. you would
Yeah,
say.
for sure.
Um,
I think point for me. I think.
Well, no, because we both believe in determinism, so no,
Oh, that's
not
true.
a point for you. Yeah. So I think that's the big thing.
Right.
What does that look like? Why you can see a variety of different things, kind of coalescing towards that reduction in leg time, and I think that'll be the future. Until maybe in 2030, there is actual implants,
Right.
physical implants in your brain, that is increasing like your memory.
But then at that
capacity.
point, we're just like, it's just AI and us
molding,
coming
melding.
together. Right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's gonna be sick.
Because you can see we've increased every single human's computing capacity or knowledge capacity
Yeah. It's,
tenfold.
Yeah.
Right.
my
And we all
phone
have
is-
calculators.
This is just my external hard drive.
Yeah, we don't even need math anymore. We just have calculators.
Yeah, you actually don't need math anymore.
Yeah. Well, you do.
No, but you like.
But I mean, you don't need basic math.
Do you?
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't.
I'm
Yeah,
saying-
yeah.
I'm
That's what I
saying
mean.
you-
Yeah.
you need
yeah.
you need to learn it because there's mathematicians who actually do very important things.
Right.
But and then they need to learn the basics.
Yeah.
To learn other things.
So how much?
I also know on a daily basis like how little other people know math, and it's actually like very valuable.
Right.
Just to know how even to do the equations, because you still need to know how to do the equations on there.
Right.
That you need to learn.
Right.
Yeah, you need to learn how to like do your tinfoil.
Bed mass.
Bed mass. What's tinfoil?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Isn't that the thing that they wear on their head so that aliens don't read their mind? Is that what you're thinking?
Tinfoil. Oh, tinfoil has something to do with
No. What was I gonna say?
tinfoil is a math acronym. I just can't remember what it's.
Now, I feel like our biggest jump in longevity is going to be when we do that integrating AI into our minds.
Yeah.
That's going to be like our biggest jump.
Yeah, I think that's.
Because you're going to basically be able to change like your behaviors and everything. Like
Yeah.
that. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of just go, crank up my like
Yeah. I
Whatever.
want to
my
stay healthy.
memory or
Yeah.
health or
It's crazy.
yeah. I'm gonna crank it up.
That's gonna be such a
Crank it up,
jump.
baby.
Like I actually think I'm going to live forever. I think I live in a time where I'm going to live forever.
Yeah, I wonder if because I think we're the closest. Obviously, we have to be.
Yeah.
Because we're now. 20 years, no.
Yeah.
Because 20 years also includes now. But I wonder if other generations thought that. Do you think it's a thought that most people, or that people just dealt with it, so they create stuff like religion and because they still want to live forever, but they were trying to create other ways.
Yeah. So the religion's one way.
So this is kind of like a, you could say it's more logical and then it seems more reasonable as an option. But you could say you're what you're doing is you're creating your own scientific theology.
Right.
You're fearing death, so you're desiring some made up scenario, using rationality or projecting the future where you can live forever.
But I don't know if that would make it a theology. I don't know if it's like
The theology of science. Science is going to let you live forever. It's going to give you an afterlife.
but it's not really an afterlife if I don't die.
It depends on what you think the afterlife is, but it is kind of like if you're doing a brain transfer, that could be looked at as in a certain way as an afterlife.
Or I move my brain
Yeah.
to something else.
Yeah.
I guess.
Or this, because you actually you made up this thing where like I'm going to implant things in my brain and I can do anything. That seems a little afterlife-y.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
I'll become a god. That's not an afterlife.
I could be just like Kanye. That's
Yeah.
what I would hope.
Yeah. You can just.
I
You
guess.
know what I'm saying, but I agree with you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with you. I think that's likely.
Yeah.
Unless anything befalls you, prematurely, but like throat cancer. But
Right. Which is a big thing for you.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm, but I don't know if I'm like. I'm trying to find the comparison. I mean, the only thing you're comparing is that
A fear of
figure out
death.
a way.
A fear of death, and so you're
to
making
not
a
die.
scenario.
Yeah.
You're making a scenario that is somewhat based, but
Right.
on fact, but on like technological progression.
Right.
But you're making up a scenario. There's
Multiverse.
Yeah.
That's my real scenario.
You don't know enough of the data to
Right.
know if that's a possibility within your life.
Yeah.
But you're assuming it
I'm
is
assuming it is.
to like bring down your fear of death.
Right.
Yeah. Which is a parallel to theology. Which is fine. I agree. I do the same thing.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Because fuck death.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck
Fucking
that.
stupid.
Why would I want to not live forever?
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
who say that is stupid.
All right. Want to go hot takes?
Yeah. I'll just do hot takes. You got one?
I got one.
Here, I'll go first real quick because you just
Okay.
went for it. I'll go first. I want to bring up my hot take is about the Pope slapping this lady in the hand.
Yeah.
So this whole thing happened. I think it was like on New Year's. He's like traveling around saying hi to people, and this lady, he's like about to like walk away from the crowd. And this lady grabs his hand and kind of pulls him over, and he like smacks her hand away. And I got all this coverage that the Pope like slapped this lady's hand.
Yeah.
He actually went out and he like apologized that he
yeah.
slapped this lady's hand.
Can I watch the video?
Yeah.
Find me
So my
the video.
hot take.
And then I'll put up the video. I'll intersplice the video.
Oh, there it is.
I already seen how he slapped it. It's funny.
Yeah. My hot take is I don't think he did anything wrong. Like, what's he apologizing for?
Is there audio?
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though. Like, he doesn't even hit her that hard, but he's
No.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Like his face too was the best.
It's like that's the kind of sound I think he's making.
Yeah. Now, did he really do anything wrong? Like, if somebody grabbed you and pulled you over, wouldn't you just like smack their hand?
It's not that hard either. It's just like, get out of here.
He didn't do anything wrong. I mean, the bitch grabbed him and pulled him over.
Yeah, I got God on my side.
Yeah.
What is he
Listen,
apologizing
I don't care if
for?
he's a pope.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Don't care. Yeah.
Like, don't pull.
I
Don't.
think he's the fact that he's Pope. It makes him more like evil, right? Like, motherfucker, I'm important.
Yeah, like she obviously like
I'm the Pope.
Like so, like right before that video, he's like as he's walking, she's doing her whole thing. Like she's blessing herself before she grabs him. So she already values him really high. So what were you thinking about grabbing him?
Yeah.
You fucking come on.
Yeah, she was obviously. I don't blame her either. So it's not.
No, it's like you saw your rock star, right? You're trying to
you
grab
got a little
him.
excited. You want to grab him, but
for
he's
sure.
allowed to go like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Yeah, for sure he is.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know.
Yeah. My friend, shout out Amro, was telling me a story.
Yeah.
Where he was at Sasquatch. We were there.
Oh, when we were there, okay.
We were there, and he saw Hannibal Buress.
Oh, really?
And he was talking to Andre. What's that guy's name? Andre. Same show.
Which one?
The black guy.
I don't know.
He's got a television show, and Hannibal Buress is on it. He's got a talk show. Andre
No, I can't think of the name.
talk show. I don't know. But so he goes to Hannibal Buress. He puts his hand over. He's like, "Hey man, what's up?" And was like, "Yo, don't touch me."
That's what he said.
Yo, don't touch me.
Well, yeah, it's the
And
same thing.
I can see Hannibal Buress like just, "Yo, don't touch me, bro." Don't touch me. And then
Hannibal Buress.
But I love Hannibal Buress. But I can see him doing it. Andre.
Yeah, I think.
But
Don't grab somebody.
He was I don't know, I'm internet. Okay, that's fine. But he was with Andre, who has a show, and Hannibal Buress is actually on his show. Andre's a comedian.
Right.
And maybe it's good I don't know his name because it's funny because he kept asking Amro for drugs. He's like, "Yo, bro, you got the drugs? You got the drugs?"
Oh, really?
And then so I think what Amro's at Sasquatch and the Hannibal Buress. So I think Andre, he thought, "Ooh, we're pals now.
Right.
Andre loves me."
Right.
Because he saw him the second time. He's like, "Oh, bro, you're the guy." You're like, "Oh." And they're talking again. So when he sees Hannibal Buress, he's like, "Oh, what's up, Hannibal?" And Hannibal. So I think Hannibal was like, "What the fuck is this guy?" But Admiral thought he was all in with the crew now.
Oh, that's a worse feeling. That's a terrible feeling.
Yeah. Because he was VIP tickets and he was just like in the famous tent. He's like, "What? I'm part of you guys. I'm one of you guys."
Did he get them drugs?
No.
Oh.
No.
That would add to the story.
I think Andre's already on drugs, so he's asking everybody.
Oh, I
And,
see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was my first hot take. Yeah, hot take. Pope, you didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you're apologizing for.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm the Pope. Don't touch me.
if somebody grabs you without you
Yeah,
wanting to
you're
know and you
allowed to go
slap
like,
them away,
"Get
yeah,
out of
fucking. And that was a nice looking robe. That robe, you don't
Yeah.
know if she's got some shit on her hands.
Yeah.
That's a nice looking robe.
Yeah, but he's a Pope. He's got billions. Get a new robe.
Well, but that's like a special
Don't worry
one,
about
probably.
that. Don't
Well,
worry
I'm
about
just
it.
saying.
Hey.
Yeah, but
Hey.
why spend the billions if you don't need to spend the billions?
Jesus didn't have
He
nice
seems
robes.
pretty like.
What was
Huh?
he need nice robes for? Jesus.
But
was in
even
rags.
Jesus would have been like, "What are you doing? Why you grabbing me like
Yeah.
that? Come on."
Bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, what are you doing?
What were we saying?
What are you doing right now?
I'm pretty sure there's a video on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
of
There
Jesus-
is a video.
of
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
going, don't touch me.
Yeah. There's
No, don't
100%.
touch me.
100% there's a video. Because there's some story about the prostitute coming over to him.
Right.
I can't remember the exact story, but I'm pretty sure that's what he said to her.
Yeah. Bitch,
Like,
don't touch me.
Don't touch me. What's your hot take?
I'm Jesus. Make sure I'm just like, yo, bitch, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm Jesus. My hot take. Broncos. Did you see this? The Broncos killer.
No, I don't think so.
Do you know the Broncos? Sports team? Who died in the...
Oh,
bus
the bus crash. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the bus driver?
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Did you see this?
No.
He
Well, I
got
don't know.
8 years in prison. 8 years. Ridiculous. It was an accident.
8
It was
years?
an accident, right? Yeah.
But
So he wasn't paying attention, right?
right.
And there was something flapping behind him. And he was his third week on the job.
Right.
He wasn't well trained.
Right.
And he was looking, so he looks in his rearview mirror and sees a flapping.
Right.
And then he gets T-boned. And then
Right.
tons of people die.
So he wasn't drinking at all?
Nothing.
Oh.
Just an accident. 8 years in prison.
On what charges?
I think it's manslaughter, if it's unintentional. That's insane.
Wow, that's a long time.
I don't think he should get any time.
Yeah, what did he?
Because he's not a danger to society.
Right.
He shouldn't be.
Right. Yeah.
It should be
Yeah.
revenge.
He's not a. Yeah.
It should be. You should look at, should this person be not in society,
Right.
or should they? Because I think he probably
Does he need to be? Does he need rehab for some reason? No.
Yeah, maybe like to me, like a lot of the victims actually. There's some victims or
Yeah.
parents,
Right.
Parents who I guess are the victims
Right.
now. The
Yeah,
living
yeah.
victims. We're like, don't make him the 31st victim
Right.
of this, right? And then
8 years?
and he was like, but he took it very well, because he really believes like he's very
He feels responsible.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, which shows more that he doesn't deserve 8 years.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know how you.
Like he showed so much remorse and sadness and
Just an accident.
just an accident.
Just a freak accident.
8 years.
I
in
thought there
prison.
was something that he did wrong though.
Yeah, he was recklessly driving because he was paying attention to somebody behind him.
Right.
But no, he wasn't doing anything. He was
Yeah,
not
yeah,
well
he wasn't,
trained, and I
like-
think he wasn't. Maybe wasn't.
He didn't do
get
anything
a lot of
illegal.
sleep. I think he did. I think he ran at stop sign or yield sign or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, there was like some yield signs or slow down signs or something. He got
8
T-boned.
years.
Yeah. That seems insanity to me.
Yeah,
So hot
yeah.
take is like he should have gotten no jail time to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because if jail is just, because that's just all
That's
that is
just
just that's just punishment. Yeah, that's just
Vengeance,
punishment.
Yeah.
Wow, 8 years.
And a punishment for an accident.
Right.
Not a punishment for a purpose.
Right.
Like I understand punishment for purposeful actions. Where
I don't.
even if you're not a danger to society
Right.
anymore,
Right.
but it's still you did something on purpose, and then there's a consequence for that action.
Like what?
Murder.
Yeah, but that's why you're danger to society.
Yeah, but so sometimes I'll give
I
you
see
an
what you're saying.
I'll give you
Yeah,
an example. There's a case law that has emotional
Right.
upheaval,
Mm.
where you did something out of emotional, like something. There's actually a term for it. I can't think of what it is.
Mhm.
But you're so overtaken by your emotion, you murdered, like say, your significant other.
Right.
You're no longer a danger to society because you're not a murderer,
Right.
right? And you can look at that and be like, that's a very specific case, and you were just kind of, but you still get prison because you did something wrong.
Mm.
But you're not a danger to society. We don't think you're gonna murder anyone else or hurt anyone else.
Right. But
Right.
It's also probably like a
That's maybe an extreme case, but that's
a consequence though of like, well, we have to put this guy in there to prevent other people from having this emotional
right.
response.
Well, there's an argument there for the Broncos thing too,
Well, not really.
because pay more attention to driving.
Yeah.
It's curbed somewhat that, but on a very light level.
Right.
It's a very bad argument. It's a
Yeah.
very bad argument, but
Right.
I mean, it's,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
still use the same. Yeah, that seems savage.
That's
and
rough.
I think that is actually way more time than people in that situation normally get. So he made an example for some reason of a guy who is very humble and apologetic and
Because people are very emotional about
distraught.
kids and shit like that, right?
Yeah, and it was such a big case. I
Yeah,
think the judge really fucked up here.
8 years. That's like.
I think maybe I don't know if he was in prison during the trial.
Yeah, but
But
I'd be
that
like
would've
time
been-
served.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah.
That seems like if
Like he's got to live with that shit.
6'9" can get
Like
2
he's got to live
years.
with. Yeah, is he out yet?
Oh, he's out November.
Fuck that guy. What?
dare
He's
you.
gonna get killed when he gets out.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
That's a good hot
So-
take actually.
Huh?
My hot take is he'll be fine.
You think so?
Yeah, he'll be 100% fine.
Hmm.
You know why? Because like if you think about it, humans are generally rational people,
Right.
rational actors,
Mm.
right? He's gonna have bodyguards. He's very famous.
Yeah.
What scenario
Mm-hmm.
can someone kill him
Mm-hmm.
and not be immediately caught? What scenario exists?
I don't know.
Because he's so famous and he's gonna have bodyguards and people always gonna be around him protecting him.
I guess,
So
but
what
I
scenario
still think.
can you kill him and get away with it? And so since you can't get away with it, you're gonna go to
Mm.
prison for life.
Mm-hmm.
So who wants to go to prison for life to shoot 6'9"? Who wants to take that? Right? Because humans are rational. They want to not be going to prison for life.
Right.
It's not worth it to shoot this rat. Right? So you're not
Yeah, but I
gonna
don't know if
do
that's-
it.
I don't know if that's because I mean,
What part's not true? Break it down for me, Tyler.
well, I just think
Got rappy
like
there. Break it down.
that people won't do it because they're gonna be rational. I mean, people wouldn't do anything if why do anything illegal if you're just gonna be rational and don't want to get caught?
Because you don't think you're gonna get caught. That's where the rationality comes in. You don't think you're gonna get caught,
Mm.
but I don't see a scenario where people will think they won't get caught.
Yeah, but I think even his bodyguards want him dead. So
Why?
I don't think
What
anybody
does that mean?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Maybe the first question they ask is, do you want me dead?
Yeah.
All right, you're hired.
I think somebody will still get him.
No, I don't
He
think
seems
so.
stupid.
He'll be fine in prison.
Yeah, he'd be fine in prison.
Yeah.
I think somebody will get him. No?
Maybe. So my hot take is within 5 years. Because maybe after 5 years, where he relaxes a little bit.
Relax.
Yeah, and then there's maybe he's more like by himself or doesn't
Right.
have constant bodyguards.
Somebody's gonna get him at some point. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I think so.
You know what I did? I think I put this upside down. That's what it is.
Oh, I got another hot take here. So I saw your Facebook post
Yeah.
that you were disappointed with the Rick and Morty
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
And so I've never watched before, so I started watching it.
Yeah.
Overrated show.
Overrated?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you watch? Which episode?
Almost the first season.
Almost first season?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're wrong.
It's quite overrated. Yeah.
Your hot takes are overrated.
Like quite overrated. Like I like there's it's I don't know, like some of the episodes are funny.
What was your favorite episode? What was your least favorite?
The feminist one was pretty funny. Where they went to the
Oh,
Island with all the women?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the
Because
planet.
you hate women.
Yeah, I hate women. Hot take. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
The potion one was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Where you made a potion. But I just felt like
That's my favorite episode.
that's your favorite one of all time?
because I think that's so savage and like the ending where they spoiler alert kill themselves and then or they themselves die and they bury themselves in the backyard.
Oh, yeah. And the song?
plays.
I Googled that
the
song.
song's so good.
The song's so good. I Googled that song.
You didn't watch the episode and be like, holy fuck. This
No,
show's
I
good.
rewatched that scene just be like, what song is this? This is like making
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But you didn't love that episode because that episode
No,
was
I
so
did.
mind blowing. Like fuck, this show is fucked.
No,
up.
the thing I like about the show is I like the whole like sciencey universe
Yeah,
aspects of it. I just find it like
I think so. I think you're hitting on what I don't like about the latest season, and I think episodes like the potion one are like phenomenal.
But see, phenomenal. I think is even like some of it was well. Clever,
I think they're hilarious.
But I don't. I think the character is actually quite annoying.
Yeah,
I think the storytelling is funny.
Yeah,
and the things they come up with, but I find the characters annoying. It doesn't have the same effect to me that The Simpsons had, where I actually like characters and stuff like that. I find the characters actually quite annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I just find some of the episodes and the stories are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I don't like is slapstick,
right?
Cheesy slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
Or just randomness for randomness.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So I like kind of like heavy philosophical, like what is the point of life?
Yeah.
With comedic.
This is why I like
stuff.
stand-up comedy is so good.
Yeah, and but I like those episodes. So like that.
Yeah.
The potion one is totally like what's the point of anything?
Yeah.
Just fucking replace everything.
Yeah.
Nobody plans anything. We all die and whatever.
Right.
Which is good, and then also really funny.
Yeah.
There's really funny bits, and then great song.
Phenomenal ending to a show.
So there's probably like 3 or 4 episodes a season like that, where they're just like they have a really good concept and it's really funny and it's just a wild ride.
Yeah.
So I like that part, but then there are like 3 or 4 episodes of just random slapstick and just, like there's no point, and you're just like, okay, I don't know, what is it? Sure.
But that's my point, is that the characters aren't even good enough to carry an episode like that. Like there's episodes where I'm just sitting and I'm mindlessly watching, where I'm like, it's just not.
Yeah, you're like,
because the characters aren't.
Yeah, so that's
yeah,
your reaction there is, I think those episodes for me carry it so hard that I'm okay that it just whatever. They're just filler.
Yeah, but why? But the show, the way the show is talked about, I thought it was gonna be bigger than. I think the expectation for me was bigger.
Yeah. So here's the way I found the show.
Right.
On Reddit subreddit videos. Adult Swim just started posting them randomly.
Yeah, I watch it on Reddit
as YouTube videos.
Oh.
Yeah, out of nowhere. I just said it was a random YouTube video.
Oh.
I watched on Reddit.
Oh, weird.
Just like, hey, this weird show. Check out this show. And I watched the first episode. I was like, oh, that was weird. Like, what was that? Right? So it was shocking. It was so different.
Yeah.
And then you had this like monolithic.
Yeah.
It's already like.
It's like this is like one of the greatest adult cartoon shows.
And
yeah.
And it's just like
what
you
is
have
this show?
to see this mind-blowing bender.
Yeah.
And then if nobody's told you that, it is a bit of a holy shit. What is this?
No,
concept. It's very new and unique and interesting.
Like I said, the sciencey part is, but I don't find it.
So do I.
Like I liked Venture Brothers more than I liked Rick and Morty.
Yeah. But I wonder if you got it just clean, you would have had a better reception.
I probably would have had the reception of like, it's a funny show.
Yeah, it was like one of my favorite thing I've ever seen.
Really,
the first season, yeah. Except the interdimensional time travel or cable episode.
Oh, the one where people they're on TV, they're watching themselves on TV and stuff.
Yeah, though that can kill itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, hot take. Fuck you. I hate that shit. Because that's just complete randomness.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, here's this random scene, and you're like, okay. Except for the one that's Tyrion.
Oh yeah.
They're all midgets.
Yeah.
Little people. I don't know. Is that that's the wrong?
No, I like very dry humor.
Yeah.
I like Venture Brothers. Venture Brothers had
Venture Brothers I like too.
They had like some dry stuff in it that I thought was clever.
Was it you I was showing? Who
yeah, it was me. Yeah, because we were talking about it.
This thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Samson.
Such
a good scene.
But this show just seemed very, like you said, you don't like slapsticky, right? But like you said, the characters are very slapsticky.
Yeah.
Like, he's like a drunk who burps all the time and drools. And then the kid has a very stupid sounding kid voice that I find very annoying.
Yeah.
They're very slapsticky characters.
Okay. Yeah.
So I just didn't catch up. But I mean, I'm going to keep watching it because some of the episodes are good.
Yeah.
Like I like the 2 that I mentioned, but
yeah. So like the last season, I said it was disappointing. It's just slapstick, silly randomness.
Right.
The my least favorite part of the show. No heavy like points to it. Like no like deep philosophical like meaning or like is trying to say anything. It just seems like slapstick. Haha, we farted. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh sure.
Like the one that I liked originally, and then as it was going, I'm like, this is getting dumb. Was the one where the Ricks came and
Well, Rick.
Yeah. They all came and arrested the Rick.
Yeah.
And they all had like a Morty and like the Rickiest Rick.
There's actually so in season 3 is my favorite episode. It's they go to there's like a Rick and Morty city made up of all Rick and Mortys.
Right.
It's like this community.
Right.
And it's just like it's a really good episode. There's like 5 storylines going at the same time.
Right.
I would recommend that one. I can't remember what's called.
I'm gonna keep watching.
It's called the Rick Lantis Mix-Up, I think, is the name of the episode.
So that episode, the Rick one that I'm talking about, the only part that I enjoyed that I thought was funny is there was a Rick that wasn't like the other Ricks who befriended the dad, the dumb Rick.
Yeah.
I found them funny.
Yeah.
Their little interaction, but the rest of the
I think they have a line, and I'm quoting the show.
Yeah.
Not saying it myself.
Right.
But he's got the line where he goes, "That's retarded, Rick." And then Morty goes, I don't think you're allowed to say that. And he goes, "What, that he's retarded or that his IQ of..." No, he says, no, but I mean he's actually like literally retarded. His IQ is below 75. He's like, yeah, still, I don't think you're allowed to say this anymore. And he's like, well, that's retarded.
See, but I like shit like that.
Yeah.
I like when they play off shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I you know what? Probably the biggest disappointment was just the characters. I found more annoying than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So that's just like, because I don't mind the characters. I'm fine with the characters.
Yeah.
They're tropey a bit, but
right.
They're purposely tropey. Where it's like because it's based off Back to the Future, right? Those are two characters, right?
Yeah.
But they made the kid a little dumber, a little slower, and then the scientist a little smarter and crazier.
Yeah.
There's actually it's based off this like weird little skit, this black and white skit where Rick is going, "Lick my balls, Morty. You need to lick my balls." And it's just like really stupid.
Yeah.
But it's like this little like 2-minute.
And they made it based on that?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where it's very because the guy's name's Marty in Back to the Future. Right. And it's very Back to the Future. It's more Back to the Future, and he's like, to get Back to the Future, you have to lick my balls, Marty.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And he's saying Marty instead of Morty, but it's like, he's saying it so slow. Like it's like Morty, lick my balls. And it's not funny.
And that's how it got started, eh?
Yeah, like it's just like a 3-minute conceptual idea. Yeah, I may be just like destroying the concept because it's so long ago. I've seen it, but yeah. It's a show I'll keep watching.
I'll keep watching it,
but I'm not. I agree now, 100% with you. Overrated.
Right.
Like it's overrated. It's because it's become such a cultural phenomenon.
Right.
That it's not living up to what it feels like it was.
Right.
Yeah, and I felt that every season that they're losing out. I think on what made it really good.
Right.
Was the more heavy psychological or scientific concepts that are interesting.
But then I guess the question is, well, like, do people really like slapstick comedy? Maybe it's not overrated if everybody likes it. It's like an Adam Sandler movie. Like, he still fucking makes movies and makes a lot of money because people like that shit.
But people's taste is overrated.
I agree. What
most people like is not very good. That's a hot take.
That is a hot take.
Yeah.
Because then you're gonna get people like, why are you defining it?
Yeah, it's a little arrogant.
But I agree. It is arrogant. But I agree.
I think usually when it's like the majority of people like this thing.
Yeah. It's probably not that great.
Yeah. But there's exceptions. Like I think I actually like Justin Bieber's Purpose album. It was a great album.
I don't know which one that one is.
This is the last one, 2016.
Oh, that was a good one.
It was a good album, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people liked it. But everyone liked that album.
Is that the one that he did? Who Diplo and the not Dip?
Yeah.
Diplo's group.
Yeah. It was Diplo. It was Diplo's on it.
No, but I think he's in a 2-man group.
Oh, and the other Skrillex.
No.
No?
Oh,
Diplo
yeah.
Skrillex.
Skrillex. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good album. Drake. I like Drake.
I don't like Drake.
Not at all.
There's a couple songs that I really like the beats on. I find I don't like his style.
Post
I find him
Malone?
quite whining. Like same thing. He's got.
Oh, I love Post Malone. I
know
love him
you
so
love
much.
Post. Yeah, I know you
so
love
much.
Post Malone.
Yesterday at the New Year's party,
Oh yeah,
my friend Amro,
yeah.
who've already mentioned, played Post Malone songs for me. I was like, 2020's my year, baby!
Why do you love him? You just like the music,
Yeah.
or is there something else you like about him?
I like his style. I like who he is.
That's what I mean. So you get
like,
obsessed about him. So
I like everything
do
about
you
him.
think you like his music more because you like him?
No, because I discovered on a road trip going to Vancouver, I discovered him right before the road, like maybe like an hour before the road trip.
Right.
And that's all I listened to.
Mm.
So I didn't know who he was. I didn't know anything about him. I just was like, this album's like popping. Like this album's like, I'm awake and I love this album.
There's some good songs that I like. I just don't.
He's just good vibes, I think. I like it's hard to say like what's I like about it because he has like quite a varied like songs. Like he can be slow or like R&B or rap or like hard rap, or he can be more folky. Like he's very varied, but I like them all.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like aesthetically, it's just a nice aesthetic sound. And it's just like I just enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't.
And it
so
pumps
much.
me up and makes me feel good. I don't know.
Right. You know who's becoming pretty not great anymore is The Weeknd.
I thought you were gonna say Kanye.
No, I'll never say that. Fucking, he's got a new album coming
Kanye
out.
sucks.
Dr. Dre's doing his new one. Can't wait. Listen, I'm fucking joining that cult. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
no,
gonna
The
be,
Weeknd.
You're gonna be religious again.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. You're like, you know what? I love Jesus. You know what? Kanye.
Listen,
knows what he's talking
100%.
about.
What? Yeah,
I love
yeah.
John.
You know
I
what?
love
Kanye's got a
Jesus.
point.
Jesus.
I'm
is
gonna
king.
stop swearing.
Yeah.
Trump. No, The Weeknd.
Trump 2020.
No, listen. It wasn't Christians that got me Trump 2020. It's the Space Force that's getting me Trump 2020.
Yeah. Star Wars. I watched Star Wars.
No,
I'm
80
like-
Astro or Ad Astro. My
that's
bad.
what it was. Yeah.
No, The Weeknd. Fucking
You know
terrible album.
I never
Sounds like
release
every
it?
other thing he
just
did.
release it.
Yeah.
I didn't really listen to much.
Or maybe it was just a couple songs.
So I listened to what's the one with balloons on the album? This is one of his first ones. I listened to that album a lot. That's probably like 2011.
I didn't mind the one he did with Daft Punk.
The I Can't Feel Your Face one.
Yeah, well, like they did a few songs.
Yeah, like there's a few songs in there I liked, and then I didn't even know he released. Like it was. I've never been like a huge Weekend fan. Like
he was at Sasquatch that time we went before he got
I don't
big.
know if I saw him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I cared enough, but I think maybe the XX was playing across from him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, not good.
Yeah.
Sounds the same. Same with know who?
I popped in a Pill V and then watched this.
Oh, did you?
I was flying. It was amazing.
All
those
another
were days.
overrated. Mumford and Sons. Speaking of Sasquatch.
Yeah, never been a fan.
So I liked the album that came out that year we went with all their big songs on it. And then everything after that, they said that they wanted to get away from being the banjo band, and they're not good anymore. And they just released some other thing that just sounds.
They don't have a
like
banjo.
shit.
No banjo.
Yeah, they don't do the banjo anymore.
Yeah, that's what I liked. I like the banjo.
I like the fucking banjo. Like what?
Well, that's what you know. So
Why are you trying to change that?
Musicians
Yeah.
are in very tough spots.
I agree.
Very tough spots because people want two things that are competing at the same time.
Right.
They
Just like
want-
what I said about The Weeknd. You sound the same,
Yeah.
and now you're trying to be too different.
Yeah. See, because you didn't like two
Yeah,
different
yeah.
artists for two different
Yeah,
reasons. The complete opposite reasons.
Yeah.
The artists are like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, because they don't want to keep making the same type of music.
Right.
But also lots of fans like them because of the other music, so
Yeah.
they want to change the music. So you have to, I don't know how you progress as a musician.
but I do
think what you do is you just ignore people like
Yeah.
like anyone.
Do
just
you
go,
want.
You just go, I'm just going to make this sound now, or
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to continue making the sound I like.
Yeah, but I do think it's a little bit different with like for The Weeknd. It's just his beats sound the same,
Right.
right?
Right.
Mumford & Sons, that whole album sounds the same, but it all sounds different, right? You can make like it's the same,
It all
like
sounds
it's
the same, but it
no, but it's
sounds
like
different?
a banjo sound songs,
Okay.
but the songs are very different. Is
Oh.
what I'm talking
So
about.
it's still banjo.
It's hard.
I just
It's
don't like
hard
this
for
banjo
you.
should change.
Like with The Weeknd, he like with hip hop, it's all like beats and shit
Yeah.
like that. It's way easier to fucking
Right.
sound the same.
Right.
I don't think just getting rid of what made you is good, and really try to completely change your sound is the same thing.
Yeah. I think what musicians get wrong is like you just said, if they're trying to change who they are,
right?
Because say for like Mumford & Sons, they're like, I don't want to be known as a banjo band. It's like, well, or just make the music you want to make.
Yeah.
Don't say I don't want to be known as something.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares what you're known for?
Right.
Just make music that you like. Don't go, well, I don't want people to think I'm a banjo. It's like,
why?
Why? Yeah, what's wrong with banjos? You like banjos, bro. Bro, you like
people liked it.
You like self-hating. Don't hate your band. You like banjos.
Yeah.
Clearly. Don't say I don't want to be known as a banjo band. You like banjos.
It's like white people now.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like, oh, I don't want to be known for this type of music. It's like, well, do you like that type of music? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then just do the music you like. That's where you get wrong. That's where you get it wrong. Because it's like, you're fighting against what you like.
Yeah.
To make someone else happy.
Yeah.
And then nobody's happy.
Now, what I'll grant is if you're trying to stay relevant, like they probably a lot of pressure on groups to put out something that's going to sell.
Yeah, but
so like sometimes it's hard to just do what you want to do if
but
the company you want.
As I think an artist myself, I don't respect that. I think you should make something for yourself.
Yeah, but
I think
music's in a tough spot. I think because they don't make.
But I think long term you'll do better and you'll respect yourself and be happier if you just make what you like.
But then you're like you're taking yourself away from like, you might not get signed anywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's okay.
Well, it's
like
easy
you'll still
to
sell.
say.
I think in today's day and age,
maybe today
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like you can just put it out there, and if you're famous already, you'll sell. Yeah.
If you're famous already, that's true.
So if you're Mumford & Sons, like who cares? Who cares about selling? You'll still sell. Just make music you like.
Yeah.
Don't try to make music that sells or that for some dumb reason you don't want to be known as some whatever.
Easy to us for saying we're not Mumford & Sons, but
we're not.
Did you have another hot take?
I did.
Go.
Slurpees used to taste better.
I haven't had a Slurpee in a really long time.
Because they used to taste better.
So like legit used to taste better, or you just think your taste has changed?
I think they used to taste better.
So they're made differently.
Yeah, so here's my theory.
Okay.
So Slurpees, there's different types of Slurpees. Do you know this? Are you aware?
Yeah, I used to really like the banana.
No, not flavors.
Oh.
Fuck. There's different types of Slurpees. There's slush puppies.
Oh, okay. I've heard of slush puppies.
Yeah. Do you know what slush puppies are?
What's
They're like the looser.
It's more slushy.
It's a type of Slurpee. Yes, that's the topic.
I don't know the differences.
Yeah. So it's got thicker. It's kind of like almost cubed ice.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like almost like a melted ice cone.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's Frosties.
Okay.
Which you get from like Max. They're
Yeah.
horrible. They're like very gaseous. Like they're like if you actually fill it, you'll see it rise slowly after because there's so much gas in it.
Oh, I
so
see.
It's very fluffy. It's
right.
Those are the worst.
Those are the ones that you could like suck all the juice out, and then you're just left with ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's some separation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's why slush puppies are best because you can't do that.
Right.
And then it progresses to Frosties, which are the worst.
Right.
So they're not very juicy.
Right.
And you get a lot of gas or air.
Yeah.
But my theory, Slurpees are the middle, which is the great. Slurpees are generally pretty good. Remember I told you, or I had from Nicky's in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Every single day a Slurpee.
Was it a Slurpee?
Yeah.
So what makes it a Slurpee?
It's a type of machine.
Oh, it's the type of machine.
So, yeah, it's a type of machine.
I did not know any of these about Slurpees.
I know.
This is mind-blowing.
Slurpee connoisseur.
Yeah.
I am, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
I used to be.
Yeah.
But I don't have them anymore because they're just garbage. So what I think, my theory is, so if you were to add a little gas to a Slurpee so that you get maybe 5% more volume.
Right.
But 5% more volume with 5% less liquid. Right. You have increased revenue by 5%. So my guess is they added a little bit of gas to get a little more volume so people get a little less Slurpee.
Do you think Slurpees sell as well as they used to? I don't know if it's a thing anymore.
Well, we're not children, so I'm not sure if it's a...
I'm just guessing it would be. I feel like...
You have children, so I don't know, but but they're
Never
not old
thought
enough for
about.
Slurpees.
Yeah, they're
really.
not old enough. But
It's not even really a child thing. It's more like a teenager thing, I think.
right.
Like I like Slurpees probably until I was probably like 25. I still like them, but I don't think about them that often.
I honestly don't know if I've had a Slurpee in the last.
You don't even seem like you know what a Slurpee is.
Yeah, that's true. Really, I wouldn't even know what it was.
Yeah. Yeah. What is that? What is that? Ice?
I just feel like kids don't even drink Slurpees anymore. I feel like when we were younger, we saw a lot of people Slurpees. I don't know if I see a lot of
we
people
didn't have a lot of
Slurpees.
entertainment, so we're like Slurpees.
That's true though. Yeah. And there's a very big push now for younger people to be a lot more healthier than we had to be.
Yeah. Is there?
I think so. I think like when we were younger, like now, I wonder how many people drink like pop.
We also
the amount of
pop
we drank when we were younger.
we also understand it a little better.
Yeah.
Like when we were kids, it was like the 90s. It was like fast food, pops, candy.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a thing anymore.
I don't know how I stayed skinny, like, because I ate out like takeout all the time.
Yeah.
Like so often, maybe like 3 or 4 days a week.
Right.
We had Wendy's or McDonald's.
Wow.
Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell was good.
It doesn't sound very famous anymore, hey?
No.
Well, for some reason. But it's like, I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell was good.
I never think about it.
No.
Maybe that's why. For some reason, you don't think about it. But I like it.
Like there's an
Like I could probably crush like 6-7 burritos. It'd be delicious.
no, their burritos were
and
good.
And then the fries Supreme, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why it doesn't do well anymore.
I don't know. I don't even
McDonald's
know if they exist.
McDonald's is the only one that seems to still do well.
Wendy's.
Do you think Wendy's does well? Like, didn't they get bought, or did they buy? Like, aren't they joined
bought.
with Tim Hortons?
They bought Tim Hortons.
They bought Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Opposite. And I don't know if they bought. I think they might have sold it at
Right.
some point. This is like early 2000s.
But you think Wendy's does as well, or they still do well?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the fast food. I don't know my pulse.
I'd be
on the
curious.
Fast food.
Because for
What
sure,
are
I don't.
Basing,
I
what
don't
are you
think,
basing it on?
How
How many they are?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there's not as many Wendy's for sure, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like I feel like once I see you join up with somebody, you're not doing that well. Like Taco Bell and KFC.
Yeah,
and then
that's
now
true.
it's Wendy's and Tim Hortons. McDonald's like would never do that.
Don't need to.
That's what I mean.
Tim Hortons is garbage. Hot take. Fucking garbage.
Why?
Tim Hortons is so bad. Every part of Tim Hortons is bad. The only thing that's good at Tim Hortons is ice cap.
Well, but honestly, all coffee tastes the same to me.
Well, hot take, you dumb.
Hot take, Coke and Pepsi fucking taste the same.
No.
Yeah.
I think you might be missing some taste buds, bro.
No, like the fact that people get so like I'm sure if I sat down with like a Starbucks and a Tim Hortons like just black
Yeah.
medium coffee,
Yeah.
I could maybe mildly taste a difference.
What do you think the difference? Explain to me. What do you think the difference would be right now? Because I know the difference. I know the difference.
Oh, I don't. I couldn't tell you what it is. Like,
Yeah.
do you drink black coffee?
Yeah, only exclusively.
Okay, so maybe that's why. Like,
Of course, that's why.
no. But I
You
just
don't
mean
drink
like
black coffee.
no.
Well, then that's what you don't know because you
That's
you
what I'm
don't
saying.
like
But
coffee.
I feel
you like cream sugar water.
no.
Yeah.
I don't like just fucking pour a bunch of shit in it.
Well, what do
I
you
put
pour a
some.
little bit of
You
shit
don't
in
have
it.
anything in that?
Nothing.
Just black coffee?
Yeah.
Oh. You put I like putting a little bit of milk in mine.
No.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gross.
Fuck. I don't think it's gross. Why is it gross? Coffee's
I
gross.
hate milk. Milk's gross.
Nah.
Milk's disgusting. And then I don't need sugar. You just put a little cream. That's it.
No, and I'll put a sweetener in it.
Hmm.
Like what is that? The yellow.
Because
thing.
so you don't like coffee.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So that's why. And then you flavor with something else. So that's why you can't tell a difference. And then so you're just trying to even it out to something you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why. It's not that.
Okay, so
It's not that hot. So it's not that Tim Hortons doesn't suck. It's that you don't like coffee.
no,
so
but I
you
feel
don't
like
even
most
know.
people probably do what I do. Put something in it.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Because enjoy the coffee and it's healthier.
Well,
It
it's
is
probably
healthier.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably healthier.
Yeah, not probably.
Yeah.
It is healthier.
Then you could add milk and it's probably not that bad.
Well, milk's generally not healthy.
I don't know if it's unhealthy. Like what's unhealthy about it?
I think it's unhealthy.
Why? Tell me why.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's high in fat.
So what?
Has some antibiotics.
So
in
what?
it.
Avocado's high in fat. Is
yeah,
avocado
but I
bad
think
for you?
I don't know if it's a bad fat.
I don't know if it's bad. I don't think it's bad fat. But anyway, point is
I'm also lactose intolerant, so
Well,
it's
then-
bad for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's why it's bad.
Yeah.
Because my body rejects it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess.
Black
But
coffee. No, but let me tell you this.
Okay,
Fine.
fine.
So because I'm lactose intolerant, and I found this out maybe 6 years ago.
Right.
And so I drink coffee
But you eat ice cream.
super rarely, and I
Okay.
shouldn't, and I feel shitty after.
Okay.
Like lactose intolerant, I'm gonna die. It's just like I don't feel very good.
Yeah.
And then like I kind of get a runny nose and stuff.
Right.
It's like I get like a mild allergic reaction.
Oh, I see.
Good poop after.
Oh,
well,
fun fact.
Fun fact. So I used to do the same thing.
Right.
Because at first I didn't even like coffee at all. Like I tasted it, and I'm like, this is horrible.
Oh yeah, that's how I am.
Yeah.
Still. Yeah.
Oh, so you literally don't like coffee.
No. Yeah. Well. Okay. I like.
Interesting.
Okay. This is the thing. So I like the coffee that I make.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You found the
Whatever
sweet
you.
spot.
Yeah. I found like
Literally.
my sweet spot where I can
Literally
drink it and
sweet
I
spot.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
So when I was 18, I
Yeah.
started drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried.
18.
Yeah, I tried. I was working in a warehouse,
Yeah.
and I was like working with all these old men
Right.
in a warehouse. And then I taste it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
like what is this? I drip with sugar now. I'm like I can't make it good.
Yeah.
But I don't remember when. But at some point, I must have tried enough
You just kept going.
that it got okay with enough sugar and cream.
Yeah.
Which I thought was worth it. And then I got an office job 6 years ago and started drinking it like consistently every day.
Mm-hmm.
With cream and sugar. And then a year into that, I realized something's making me very, very phlegmy and runny nose every day.
Mm.
And then I noticed I was doing two things. I had maybe 2 coffees a day with cream,
Mm-hmm.
and a protein shake with whey protein.
Mm.
And then I went and got checked as lactose intolerant. Right?
Oh, shitty.
Yeah. So then I had to learn how to drink coffee black.
So now you just drink coffee like black.
For 5
black.
years, yeah, for 5 years. But best decision ever. Because now it's kind of like olives.
Mm.
We'll go to olives. After,
Gross.
But here. So this, because I hate coffee, but now
Yeah.
I adjusted to the flavor,
Yeah.
and I've taught myself to like it.
Right.
That now it's amazing.
Right.
Now coffee is like, I can taste all the difference in variables,
Right.
and now it's just like it's such an enjoyable experience.
Mm.
And you just like milk, sugar, water, whatever. That's okay.
Milk sugar.
Right?
I mean, it's mostly coffee, but whatever.
Yeah, but what you like because you don't like coffee. But what you are
Yeah,
liking
yeah.
is the milk sugar water.
No,
don't
but
like the
I like
coffee
the
flavor.
combination.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you,
Like I'm
is
sure if I put water,
what I'm
milk,
telling
and
you is
sugar,
if
it
you-
tastes
If you
different.
took about a month
Yeah.
of trying black
Yeah.
coffee,
Yeah.
your coffee experience would be infinitely better.
I agree. Like I went and bought. So I have like a coffee maker thing, like
Did you
a
taste
French
this?
press.
Did you think this was good?
No, I thought it was good.
Yeah, because try iced coffee.
Mm.
There's a natural sweetness to iced coffee. I don't know what it is. It's almost like if you ice coffee,
Yeah, brings out the.
sweetens it.
Yeah, yeah.
It heightens the flavors.
Yeah,
And so you don't taste the bitterness.
So maybe that's what I didn't do. But so I bought a French press
Yeah.
and I bought like a fancy coffee because I wanted. So I'm very like a morning routine guy.
Yeah.
I'm very much like I have a routine and I wanted to add where I was going to write in the morning
Yeah.
to have like a tea or a coffee.
Yeah.
So I got this French press
Yeah.
and I was going to make my coffee.
Yeah.
And I
What
wanted
kind
it
of
to
coffee
just
do
be
you get?
black. I don't know. It's this Joe?
Joe?
Yeah. I think it's called Joe. Red package? I don't know.
Oh, it's garbage.
What kind of coffee you drink?
I get it from the Grizzler. The Grizzler on 109.
Oh, it's like fancy ass coffee.
It's not fancy. It's like local.
Okay.
They do their own beans and
Oh,
they
okay.
import their beans from somewhere. I don't know from where, but they're very, very sustainable and but the flavors are very rich. I can really taste like the
Like that one you said has
chocolatey-
chocolate in it?
Yeah, like you
Mm.
can really taste like when people say this like about like wine, like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
tastes like fucking grapes. Like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's all lying.
this is a cedar barrel. red?
Yeah. Oh, I could taste the caramel and I'm like, yeah, I taste grapes. I taste rotten grapes. That's what I taste. A lot of rotten grapes.
Yeah, maybe some feet who
Yeah.
stepped in it, but that's it.
yeah. Italian feet and grapes.
No, because I do really want to like black coffee. I do want to.
So trust me when I say
Yeah.
go through the experience of
Just drinking it?
just drinking it,
Mm.
and it's so valuable. And because now it's like, it's one of my favorite parts of the day is that coffee.
Do you make it with like a French press?
I do French press.
Yeah.
The Grizzler.
I'll try it.
And then they give you like a tin and you just go refill it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Expensive?
it's like a glass, $20, $20 a tin, something like that. Maybe $18, $70. And it'll last you. How many cups do you drink in the morning?
2.
2.
In the morning, I usually maybe 2. Yeah.
Yeah, since it should last you about 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, it's not bad.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. I'd say.
Well, that's my New Year's resolution. I'll do black coffee
olives,
for 2 weeks.
Olives,
Ugh.
same thing. I was the same boat. I hated him. But I worked at.
But I don't know how. You just ate them.
I just
until
ate
you
them when I
liked them.
didn't like them. Yep, that's what I did.
You just force yourself to eat them.
I
don't know if I could do that with
worked at,
olives.
I think it was Cactus Club or Earl's. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was
Yeah.
probably Cactus Club because I think it was relatively recently, 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
And they would have olives in the fridge,
Yeah.
and I was in the fridge out and in the fridge often, and I'd just pop one every time.
Even though you fucking hated it.
Yeah, but because there's so many people talk to me. I don't like people liking things that I don't like them.
Right. You want to be in on
I want to be in on the
Yeah.
thing when people are like, "Oh, olives are so good."
Yeah,
Also, and then I'll be
fuck.
like, and then they look good. They look like a nice little snack.
Yeah.
So I would try them all the time and be like, "Oh, what is this?"
Oh, it's terrible.
Uh,
I love Greek salad, but I can't have most Greek salads because they put fucking olives
so that's
in
what I'm saying. So that I would say almost more worth it than the coffee was to suffer for a few weeks of eating olives.
it. Ugh.
I have an olive that I think, and then there's
Like, do you feel this way for all olives? Like black ones and the green ones. Like you can eat them.
No,
all?
there are worse olives. The more bitter, sour
Like
olives.
the
I
black ones.
like sweeter olives.
I see.
But see, most people when they say they don't like olives,
Yeah.
you've tried these shitty like bar olives that are like really not good.
Whatever they go in salads.
Those ones are okay, but they're not that good. They're like
Ugh.
those are like canned olives.
Yeah.
I would get you some olives. I'll buy you some olives.
Oh fuck.
I'll buy you some olives. There's ones that Red Star
Yeah.
buys these olives from the Italian Center that are
Yeah.
incredible. They're really sweet and not very bitter.
Right.
They're delicious. And then just like when you get good olives, you're like, these are fucking phenomenal. And it
Right.
was so worth it.
I'll do the coffee
ki-
thing first.
Yeah, coffee thing first. No, I'll buy you some olives and we'll see. We'll try it on air. I'm gonna buy.
I'll do it on air.
Yeah.
For the camera.
Yeah,
but
yeah. But
olives, that's rough. That's a rough go.
We're gonna give you a few. I'm gonna go get a variety of different olives.
That's rough.
Yeah.
But I'll do it. I'll
variety-
do the coffee thing for sure because that's something I do want.
Yeah.
I want to like black.
Yeah.
Seems easier.
Yeah. What are we at? Pretty good. So I did have some bigger topics. I don't know, those maybe
Okay.
too big. But,
We'll do a smaller one.
Okay. What do you think? Oh no. What's an idea of that people that when they expose to you
Yeah.
that you generally disregard them completely?
Oh, like as soon as I hear them say something, I'm like, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah, or not even not around you, but just like you're not an intelligent human. Like for example, flat Earth.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. But something. Don't make it that easy.
No.
Like
I'm saying
okay,
that's an example,
Yeah.
but not that.
Okay, do you have one already?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
I had to think for a second.
A lot of times I make these questions. I used to think of them a lot, but then I just don't think about them. And then I should think about them before, so I can kind of. Because what I should do, I should think about them before, so I can answer, and you can think about your answer while I'm answering. Because if we both don't know the answer,
I feel like the only thing that keeps coming to mind is when people like it's like all gonna be like a political thing. I can't think of
Right.
something like flat Earth.
well, what's political?
I don't know when if I'm talking politics
Yeah.
and anybody says something like fuck this side or fuck that side, either way,
Right.
I don't like shit. Then I already assume that you don't
Right.
think for yourself.
Right. When someone looks at the other side as completely the enemy.
Yeah, where it's like no matter what I'd never vote conservative, no matter what I'll never vote liberal.
Right.
I'm like, okay, so you don't think for yourself, you're just like on a team.
Yeah.
Then I usually disregard them as
Here's a counterpoint.
yeah.
Here's a counterpoint. Because it's unlikely
Mm.
I would never vote conservative
Mm-hmm.
because they're on a team. It's not that I'm on a team.
Sure, but
You know what I mean? It's not that I'm on a team. It's that they're on a team,
yeah, but
and then like they're they're so much on a team.
Yeah, but so is the Liberals.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'm on that team, and it's not because I'm on the opposite team.
Yeah.
It's just because they're on a team.
But everybody's on a team.
Yeah,
but
but
it's not a.
But no, because then you're saying you shouldn't be on a team, so not everybody.
No, I'm saying as an individual.
Yeah, as an individual. So not everyone's on a team. You're saying you're not on a team, but Conservatives is a team.
Right.
That I don't like.
Right.
I'm not on a team.
Right.
I just don't like that team.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so I wouldn't vote Conservative, but that does not automatically make me on a team.
Right.
That just means I don't like that team. Like I don't like the Celtics. Doesn't mean
no.
Doesn't mean I like a different team.
Okay. Here, let me maybe restructure what I'm saying. So I don't mean like if someone was like, "Oh, I'd never vote for Scheer."
Yeah.
Like the specific Conservative Party that's there.
Right.
That's fine. Like I wouldn't vote for them ever.
Yeah.
But
it is stupid to say I wouldn't vote Conservative, and maybe this is what
yeah.
Because what is conservative?
Yeah,
has
it's going to
historically changed.
Yeah.
Right, and will change.
It will change.
It will change in 100 years.
Yeah,
It will not represent the same team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's stupid to say. But the team it represents right now, I would never vote for.
Mm.
Yeah.
You could never figure out it. Yeah, no, I guess so. Like I just.
And I think when people are saying I would never vote Conservative, that's what they're saying. They're saying this team that represents Conservatives right now, I would not vote for.
Okay, but I guess you know what it is? I guess it's the fact that you're airing that to me.
Yeah.
That makes me think you don't think for yourself.
Well,
the fact that, huh?
That's how I apologize.
Like no, not you.
I know.
But like the fact if I'm in conversation with somebody, they're like, and they say something like that, then I already assume that you're like on this like fuck these guys, kind of like, and you're not thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll always give a party the benefit of the doubt. I think depending on the leader is, I bet you the Conservatives could change in 8 years.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah.
They have a crisis coming.
Yeah. Like they really do.
They really do. Because they became the party not of Conservatives, of Trump, and now they have to really take a look in the mirror.
No, I'm not even talking about Canada.
Oh, but but so both parties actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Both parties. Both parties are in a weird situation.
Yeah.
Because Trump wins. Okay. Nothing's not. I don't think anything's really gonna happen in 4 years. I think he's shown he's an incapable leader in the sense that he doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe he wins again. 4 years is gonna pass. Whatever.
That's all I take. Just relax. He's probably gonna win again.
But nothing really is going to happen.
Yeah, but don't get crazy about it. Don't let him win.
Well, I'm generally optimistic, and I try and look at the optimistic side.
Okay.
So despite my own cancer,
I'm
generally optimistic. But he wins. Okay, let's say he wins.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's going to happen that bad.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't need to win a re-election, so I don't think a war is good for him.
Yeah.
A war is only good if he does it in the next 6 months.
Right.
And he's not going to do it. I don't think. I don't see it happening.
No.
It looked like it maybe was happening.
Right.
With Iran, but I don't think it's going to happen. So 4 years happens. He doesn't like to lead.
Right.
He really doesn't. You can tell he likes to play golf and fuck off.
Yeah.
So he's not going to do anything that bad because the U.S. will just continue on like the U.S. continues on. There'll probably be some kind of recession. Next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
That seems likely just because it's cyclical.
Right.
And it's due.
Yeah.
Capitalism has recessions. It's just, that's the nature of it.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does.
Yeah.
But so 4 years will pass. Not much will happen because he doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the Republicans.
What are they gonna do?
What are they now?
Yeah.
Right. So the optimistic side is, it seems to me that they're done.
Does it though?
Like it seems to me like they don't have anywhere to go.
But
they need to restructure or really, really rethink who they are as a party, what they stand for. They don't even know what they stand for now. I don't think.
Yeah, but
other than being anti.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think if Trump wins again, what they're gonna think is, let's just run this again.
But with who? Like,
that's what I mean.
That's what I mean. He's such a unique character that I don't think there's another him.
Right.
So they can't do that.
Right.
Like, there's nobody like him.
Right.
Nobody ever has been like him. Who is just so megalomaniacal, like manipulative and lying and just like will say anything and when you're made of mud, or there's a good quote, people like to sling mud at Trump.
Right.
But they don't know he's made of mud.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Right? He's Teflon Don. Like nothing can hurt him because he lies and says so many shitty things that he just makes it all a wash.
Mm-hmm.
right? When everything's shit. It's all
Which
shit,
so
right?
it's actually
So nobody-
probably going to be good for the Republican Party then.
No, I'm saying it's gonna be good. I'm saying it's gonna be bad because they have to really rebuild or rethink. So I think there's no way they win in 2024.
Really?
There's no way
Why?
because I think people who don't like the Republicans Party, they like Trump. So even their supporters, their supporters are very low.
Right.
Right now, like when you look at polls, generally Democrat. They took the midterms pretty easily, like pretty heavily. I think there's a good chance to say Trump loses. I would say almost 50-50. I would say it's 50-50 right now, to me. A lot of people like to say Trump's going to win again, but I think it's probably 50-50. In this sense, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But until 4 years ends, people like Trump. They don't like Republicans. And the reason they don't like Republicans is Trump's been very vocal anti-establishment Republicans.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's very different.
Right.
He's very drowning in the swamp. He's done none of that, and he's a liar.
Right.
He's not. He's very establishment.
Yeah. 100%.
Everything he says is a lie.
Yeah.
And actually counter.
Yeah.
You have no idea what he thinks or
yeah.
means or anything. Which is why the Democrats can demonize him because he says everything.
Yeah.
And which is why Republicans can love him because he says everything. So whatever you feel like you believe, which is a very interesting thing that I've actually never thought of till just now.
Yeah.
He says it all.
Right.
So if you want him to be evil, he's evil.
Right.
If you want him to be your savior, he's your savior.
Yeah.
Because he'll say whatever you want.
Yeah. He's an opportunist.
And you'll ignore
Yeah.
everything else that says it's opposite.
Right.
Right? Like, for example.
But you don't think that the Democrats... Oh, go ahead with your
For example, the
yeah.
LGBT thing. He's like, I've done more for the LGBT than any other president.
Right.
So now you have two sides. Because then he removes trans from
the military. Yeah.
So you have two sides. There's two complete opposite things.
Right.
Democrats go, he's the worst for LGBT ever. He hates trans people. And the right goes, actually, he's the best because he says he held up a flag and says he's the best.
Right.
So he can do two competing things.
Right.
So what people love is Trump, not Republicans. Trump leaves. Who do those people love? Yeah, but maybe they love Republicans because it's default. There's nothing else. But
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like the reason that they liked Trump is because he wasn't. I feel like Trump
a progressive.
Yeah,
but
not progressive, just not because Democrats are still seen as pretty established.
Right. So I think it's not a progressive problem.
Yeah,
and people like to put it as a progressive problem, but I don't think that's true. Like
I do put it as a left problem,
like a social justice warrior problem. A
lot
of people said that, but it actually seemed to be more an establishment issue. People didn't like the establishment, not the progressives. And it seemed to me, which was actually in the midterms, two things happened. If you were anti-Trump, like a Republican that was generally anti-Trump,
right,
you lost,
right,
your election.
Right.
If you were establishment Democrat, you lost your election.
Right.
Progressives and Trumpers, won.
Right.
Which don't really progressives probably further left. Trumpers, not really sure where to put them. Establishment, they're not really far right or anything. Like
you could be a left and
not really
Trump.
sure where they because he's anything.
Yeah, he's whatever you want him to be.
He's a literally a question mark. Whatever you feel, that's such an interesting thing.
Yeah,
as a politician, he made himself whatever you feel is him. Is him.
Yeah,
whatever you want to ascribe to him. Whatever you already feel. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting thing.
Yeah.
So I think they're in trouble in 2024 because they have nobody to replace him.
Right.
And so the Democrats win by default. And then they'll have a rebuilding phase.
Right.
I don't think they'll have enough time to figure out who they are.
Like you don't think like Trump Jr. is going to be the next guy that they put in there and then
I mean maybe that's how it works. I don't know. I don't think he has I don't think he has the same thing as his father. I think he's in
but just his name.
Yeah, I don't think he gets him enough. I think Trump barely can win.
Right.
With the way he's doing it.
Right.
I think he'll barely he didn't win last time.
Right. Well,
he technically won, but he didn't win. Like he didn't get the support, right?
Right.
So I think he with the way he does it, he alienates so many people. He'll barely sneak by if he wins.
Right.
And anyone who's him will be him, but a little bit worse.
Right.
Which will naturally lose because he barely wins with what he does.
Right.
So I don't think anyone can replace and do the same thing. So they have to change.
Right.
They have to do something different.
Right.
And so they look at themselves and say, what are we now? What do we stand for? What do we, right? And I don't know what that is.
That's true. That's probably true.
I don't know what that is, and
Yeah.
I don't think they would know what that is. I think they're just riding this Trump train.
Yeah.
And so they don't have enough time to figure it out in 2024. Democrats win for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe 2028 they figure out who they
They
are.
figure it out again.
Or there's a complete break or something happens. I feel like there's an up.
It's gonna be like an uplifting in like independent kind of shit.
Yeah, like something's gonna happen. I feel
Yeah.
like 2020 is gonna be boring no matter what, unless Bernie wins.
Right.
Nothing matters. I think whoever if Biden wins, nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
Nothing
Yeah,
changes.
yeah.
He's a very establishment.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like Obama. Nothing new changed really. He's just a really regular establishment Democrat. Like nothing really is gonna happen. Bernie's the only one who's gonna change anything.
Yeah.
Trump doesn't change anything other than the actual political discourse.
Yeah.
Like actual like verbal discourse.
Yeah. He just changes the climate.
The climate, but actually
Yeah.
nothing really.
Yeah. I don't think nothing's gonna happen.
I mean, he's done some negative things like massively lowered taxes on the super rich.
Right.
He's removed a lot of regulations for the environment.
Mm-hmm.
He's defunded the EPA
Mm-hmm.
for environmental protections. Like those are bad things, really bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Long term, those are not short term things that you're
Right.
really going to notice.
Yeah.
But long term, those are horrible things. The biggest contributor to climate change.
Right.
Removed all their
Right.
commitments to climate change.
Right.
That's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
But what can you do? It's 4 years only. 4 years more.
Yeah.
And then hopefully fix it.
Yeah. Just relax. Your day to day is not.
So,
Gonna
no, I
change.
wouldn't say relax. It's horrible, but
Well, I
it's-
don't think it's that bad. If he wins again, your day to day is not going to change. Yeah, he might, but it'll just change again in 4 years when
Yeah.
you put somebody else.
no,
in
it should
there.
be. You shouldn't relax. It's something that needs to be talked about, and like he needs to be removed from power for sure
What do you mean removed from power?
by a different person.
No. But if he wins again, I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean
he can't win again.
Yeah,
after
but
that.
it needs to be spoken about that he shouldn't be removing these.
I know, but
regulations for
I
the
think
environment.
what'll empower, like if you think the Republican Party is going to be done, the only chance they have,
Yeah.
is if you start empowering them again and doing what you did this last 8 years,
Mm-hmm.
where you empowered Trump by like just fucking consistently, like if I have to listen to how much you hate Trump and all this shit,
But I just don't think anyone like Trump's going to happen again, so it's not going to happen again.
yeah, but it's just.
Yeah. So I think
I'm just saying.
I think
any chance they
'cause I think
have,
I think what
is you
he's-
playing that game again.
I think he's a baiter. He's baiting them to do that.
Right.
Right? Like
Yeah, it works.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then he's nothing.
Right.
Everything he says is bad. Then
Right.
nothing he says is bad.
Yeah.
And anyone can ascribe
100%.
anything
He needs
they
to do
want.
that. He needs
Yeah.
to make you look stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which works sometimes.
So Trump 2020. Oh man. No.
Space Force.
Bernie.
Yeah.
Bernie's I think our best hope for the future.
Yeah.
But I don't
still
think
like
he wins.
Andrew Yang.
I don't think he wins. I think people are dare I say it, idiots, and they don't.
I don't think
they
he's going to
vote.
get out of the Democratic.
He has the best chance, other than Biden. He has the best chance of beating Biden, but I think if he gets out, he wins. So
I think you have the
he gets
best chance of winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I would say okay. So I think Biden, 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
It completely depends how he does on. He's
Trump's
a really
gonna
bad debater.
destroy
Yeah, he's a really
Warren.
bad debater, so it really depends. I think if he can not get destroyed,
Yeah.
he wins. Biden.
Yeah.
But he has a high chance of getting destroyed.
I just think with Biden and Warren, their biggest fault is that people are just not going to want to vote for them.
So no, I disagree because Warren maybe yes I agree, but Biden carries Obama. He has a sense of Obama, so black people really like.
Right.
Hillary not so much,
Right.
but black people really like Biden because of Obama. He kind of gets the Obama mystique by osmosis of being a vice president. Right. So I think it's his election to lose if he goes up against Trump. But he could very easily lose it because he's terrible at debates.
Right.
He actually has a stutter,
Yeah.
like a diagnosed stutter,
Right.
that he hides and he fumbles his words a lot. And,
Right.
And he's not very presidential sometimes. Like
Right.
he's very old manny.
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's his election to lose, but it's a very good chance he loses it because he'll fumble and mess up.
Right.
And Trump will get him on some bullshit. So I think.
Trump will get him.
It's not a guarantee.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I just
because
couldn't
it's
imagine
also
Biden
possible
winning the
Biden
presidency.
can get him too. He'll have a whole team behind him and stuff, and he'll have some good talking points. So it's possible. Like Obama was smooth.
Yeah, Obama was really smooth.
Yeah.
Biden doesn't have that.
No.
And Obama had youth. Biden doesn't have that.
Oh, he doesn't.
And he was black,
Yeah,
which really helped him out a lot, right? Like it was just.
I don't know. That's a big
Wow,
claim,
come
and I
on.
don't know if that's true.
Come on.
I don't know if that's true.
You don't think that's true at all? Even
a
a little bit?
I really don't know because also
I literally heard black people say, "Well, I don't know anything," but he was black.
well, black people vote Democrat no matter what.
Sure.
Generally.
Sure.
So that doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
For
But
Democrats.
I think
so
a lot of people don't vote, and I think with Obama, a lot of people got out and voted.
yes, because they're excited.
Yes.
But
why were they excited?
yeah, because he was black.
Yeah.
But that actually I don't know if it was because he's black. He's also, like we said, very charming and very smooth.
He is.
And one of the best speakers I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, 100%.
Like
and he's got
every
his
time
voice. He's got
I
that
don't-
Morgan Freeman
I
voice.
was a very
Yeah.
big critic of Obama during his election. Every
Yeah.
State of the Union, I was like, damn, I love that guy.
Oh no, 100%.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
There's a lot of things.
And like I would be like throughout the year, just like
Yeah,
more
yeah.
progressively disliking him because
Yeah.
he's such an establishment war hawk.
he is.
Right, like who
Yeah,
just keeps like breaking promises and
Yeah. And he did it a lot.
Yeah,
He did it a lot. Like,
Yeah,
he had
yeah.
a very controversial presidency.
yeah.
But he
And
is
then
charming.
you do the State of the Union or like do some kind of I'm like, damn,
No,
I
and,
like
and,
him.
and he's very
so
like.
that has nothing to do with being black. That has nothing to do with being black.
No. I'm not talking about like.
So,
his
no.
presidency.
So what I'm saying is
Yeah.
he can get people excited,
Right.
right? And that doesn't have anything to do with being black.
I think
But
you're
people
wrong.
were some. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But the only reason I'm saying it, I don't know if it helped him, is because it also hurt him.
Being black?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't think there's racists in the U.S.?
But the racists aren't voting Democratic anyway.
No, but there's called there's implicit bias. So you don't know you're racist, right? Or you don't know because you don't know there's certain things in your brain that are affecting your decision making process,
Right.
and you don't know you're racist.
Mm.
But there's something about Obama you don't like,
Mm.
and he's black, but you don't know. You know what I mean? There's like you're like, oh, there's something about him. I don't know. You're on the fence. You're like independent,
Yeah.
right? You're independent, or maybe like a right-leaning independent who mostly votes Republican, but
Yeah.
you identify as
I'm trying to
independent.
think of like a guy who votes Democratic then didn't vote Obama because he's black.
But you don't know. What I'm saying is it's a bias you don't know.
I know,
you have,
but
and you're just like, there's something I don't like about him.
Yeah, but now you're just like, I'm just talking about with like, there's black people who said they voted for him because he's black.
Right. So it's the same thing though. It's the same thing.
It's not the
But
same
they would
thing.
have voted Democrat anyway,
No, or they might not have voted.
or they might not have voted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people got out to vote for
Right.
him because
Right.
they're excited.
Right.
Your point is like it's probably true, but like, okay, I guess like deep down in some people's subconscious,
Yeah,
they didn't
yeah.
vote for him because he's black. I don't know to really say that hurt him. Like he crushed it.
What I'm saying is that that's a possibility, and I don't know
Maybe.
the statistics to
Yeah.
know if those would counterbalance each other.
I think it definitely him being black helped him more than it didn't help. I think part of his charm is
Yeah.
that he was just like he was new. Like he was new.
Yeah.
He was a new.
Yeah. He came
He was
from nowhere.
black.
Came
And
from nowhere.
yeah, exactly.
From
Like I
nowhere.
think that was part of his mystique. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
he spoke well, but Obama's mystique was part of it was he was the black president.
Yeah. First black person.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So like
for sure, you can't discount that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm just saying I don't know
Right.
how many people who are on the fence or who actually here.
Mm.
No, I got it.
Boo.
A little light bulb, come on. Because you made a very good point.
Okay.
Democrats didn't show up,
Right.
but they showed up
For him.
because he's black.
Yeah.
Republicans
Mm.
show up because he's black, and they're racist. Same thing.
I don't know if it's the same.
Well, how's it not the same?
Because he
They now-
crushed it. He
No,
crushed his president.
no.
but he crushed the election.
What you're not understanding is Republicans go, I do not, who are racist and who are willing racist, or don't know they're racist.
Yeah.
Go, I don't want a black president, or I don't want him as president,
Right.
and I don't like that excitement.
Right.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna show up in big
Okay,
numbers.
but was it
to
close?
Right.
Right, but so the point is
No, but
because what we're arguing is that it hurt him.
No, you're just saying the people who showed up because he's black versus the people who showed up to vote
'Cause
against him because he's black
Right.
cancel each other out. Not that one helped him more or hurt him more, or no, not that like overall. Just that only on that one factor did those cancel each other out. And I'm saying it may be. I don't know.
Yeah.
because a lot of Republicans could have showed up and canceled other people who showed up only because he's black.
Yeah, I think
you have to count the people who only did it because they're black.
No, I know. Yeah,
and
yeah.
The people on the opposite end who only did it because they're black. Did that cancel each other out? Maybe. I don't know.
I think yeah, you're just weighing that. I don't think there's as much racism in the States. I think there was definitely people more excited that there was a black guy that was running for president than there are people who like hate black people still.
Right.
I don't think the States is that racist.
I don't know. You could see the mild racism though. I just don't kind of like him.
Yeah, but again, that's like a.
But there's a whole thing called birthers,
right?
That Trump started.
Yeah.
Trying to make him seem like he was born in Kenya. Because he's black, and they were trying to discredit him because he's black.
Yeah, and it didn't work at all.
Well,
like
Trump
sure, like
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. Trump's president. It kind of worked.
No, I don't think
that's what started his whole run. That's what started his political discourse is the birther movement, which was ridiculous. But now he's president.
No. But
it wasn't ineffective.
No, it wasn't effective. Like him being black wasn't the point of reference on that. What it was
it was a dog whistle for sure. It was that's
no,
what
but
it really was.
It had nothing to do with him being black. It was like, look, he's not even from here, and the establishment put him up. This is all like corruption, all this shit.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
No, they're saying he's not really American because he's black. That's what they're saying.
No, that might be what he's saying, but to say
no,
that
that's not what he's
effect.
saying. That's what he's saying.
No, I know, but even though that's what he's saying.
But that's what
I don't know.
That's what people are getting.
Look
at him,
more.
He's black.
Yeah.
He's not really American. That's really what the message is. That's the message they're selling with the birther movement. He's not really American. He's from Kenya, and his birthing. Get his birth certificate. He's from Kenya because he's black. That's really what you're selling. You're selling an anti-black statement.
Who's that black Republican that was running for a while? The surgeon.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name. Yeah. So,
you think they ever think like that about him?
I think. What do you mean?
Well, I just don't. I think what it was is what they had to do is they had to figure out a way to attack Obama because he's a Democrat.
Yeah.
He has a name like Barack Obama.
Yeah.
Which is a very probably not American name.
Yeah.
And
Barack,
whatever that they
Barack
found with this
Muslim.
Whatever that they were able to do to spin this whole birth certificate thing or whatever they did, it wasn't because he's black. Like, that was a point of reference. Yeah. Like, look, he's also black. Yeah. But I just think there was this whole snowball thing that they were attacking.
My statement is they're not doing it. They're not outwardly saying it.
No, but
they may not even be thinking it.
Right.
But that's the effect.
No, but the whole point of this conversation was, like, him being black hurt him. And it might cancel out the positive you got to be black. Yeah. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if that's true either. I said it, maybe.
Yeah,
you're making a statement without data, and I'm saying
I don't know.
I'm making a counter without data, and I'm
but
saying.
But you're not. The data point that you're giving to me is like a subconscious, like they don't know they're racist.
Sure.
I'm like, there's people who said they only voted for him because he's black.
Yeah. Well, there's people who said he didn't even vote because he's black. Too.
Yeah, but what percentage? I really. What percentage?
I don't know. What percentage?
Like, how many people do you think really hate black people that much? Where it's just like openly like.
I have no idea, but
like that's gotta be like.
But how many people voted for him only because he's black? Who wouldn't have voted?
I bet you
before?
a lot.
Who wouldn't have voted before?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, probably a lot.
Probably a lot. But I mean, again, I guess I don't have any statistics.
We're percenter.
No, but
probably a lot when you think of it, like maybe 1%.
Yeah. No, but 1%. I just think
that's
a lot. That's a lot of people, but it's not a lot. Not just because he's black. So maybe the point I'm making is that part of his mystique is he was black.
Oh yeah, I don't disagree with that.
And I think but part of his charm is he was black.
Yeah, and I'm just saying I'm not sure if that helped or hurt. I'm saying that. But
I think it's pretty clear it helped him because he crushed it.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't close.
Yeah, but he was also amazing. Like, speaker wise. Like,
there's
a lot of
reasons. Like I said, there was a lot of reasons. He's a great speaker. He's amazing. He's charming. Right. But part of his whole mystique is he's black. If he was like a white guy, you know what? It's probably I would guess he doesn't have the same mystique, and people aren't as excited about him.
Yeah, the people who are excited about him aren't as excited about him, but the people who dislike him don't dislike him as much. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
It
we're
both-
we're
it
just
both-
weighing of how much it hurt him or not hurt him.
Yeah, it both helps and hurts him for sure.
At
sure.
some level,
For sure.
where it falls
And
on
then
that scale.
I'm saying I don't know how much, and I'm erring on the side of
but
I just don't
use
know.
a thought experiment. Make him white.
Yeah.
Do you think if he's white, does he crush it even more
Right.
or crush it less?
And I'm saying I don't know.
You think it's just the same?
I'm not sure. I'm saying,
Right, but what would you guess? Take an educated guess.
My guess is probably you're right a little bit.
Well, it definitely is not more. So him being black couldn't have hurt him. Him being white, he wouldn't have crushed it more.
If I was pushed to guess,
Yeah.
I would say he probably wouldn't have won as much, but he would for sure win.
Yeah, he probably
sure.
wins.
For sure wins.
Yeah.
I don't think he wins.
But you think it's even more because he's white?
Probably
not.
So here's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna say. The
Right.
first time, I think it helps him.
Sure.
The second time, I think he does better if he was white. Yeah. So I think the first time being black helped him a little bit because the
Right.
excitement.
Yeah.
The second time hurt him because now I think it swung the other way and people really didn't like having a black president who were on the right, and so people got out more. You can actually see it in the polls. He actually does really good against McCain and does worse against Mitt Romney.
But he also his first 4 years wasn't like he was very
Phenomenal.
controversial.
He didn't really do much. Yeah.
Yeah, like so
Yeah.
like I don't think it's fair to say that it swung because he's black.
Well, I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying
No, but
that-
even
that's,
to like
that's
think
that's my thought experiment.
right, but that's I think that's
and
like
then I thought
what
that-
do you think affected people
I thought
more, the
stuff
fact
like
he's black or that
no,
he
wait,
wasn't
I
too
thought the
great?
stuff like the birther movement started coming
Right.
up, and it's like a lot of this
Sure.
implicit like subconscious bias and dog whistling seemed
Yeah.
to get stronger over the 4 years.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it helped him a little bit on the first one,
Yeah.
and then more people came out to vote against him on the second one
Yeah.
because more people disliked him
I don't know.
and his presidency.
I don't know about that.
Now they would
I
never
just think
admit it.
'cause
They would-
Obama-
they would never admit it. So
right,
it's very
they
hard
never
to get
admit
the
it.
data point.
Sure.
It's very hard to get the
Sure.
data point,
But I also think Obama was around, especially his second term, when like social media was on this rise, and you
Like,
could
for
you could get
example-
that whole
For
birth
example,
certificate out there.
I'll give you a good data point. I'll give you
Yeah.
a good data point.
Right.
Actually, that's not a good data point because it's for the first. Wait, is it John McCain second or first? John McCain's first.
First, Mitt Romney was second.
Okay, yeah, so it's not a good data point.
Yeah.
There's that good clip where some woman at a debate
Yeah.
or not a debate or a talking place,
Yeah.
some kind of convention or something.
Right.
She goes, "I heard he's one of those Arabs."
Yeah.
And then John McCain very very respectfully goes, "No, ma'am. He's an American. He's
Yeah.
a good American. He's a
Yeah.
good man. He's a good family man.
Yeah.
He's not an Arab."
Yeah.
And
But I
he's-
think most people in the States think, like, by a large percentage,
but
think
that
like
but
John
that
McCain.
is a data point that he was different, and let's not even say black.
Sure,
let's say Muslim or Arab
Yeah,
or
something.
different or Kenyan or black
Whatever.
hurt him because it helped him on the 1st
Mhm.
one, and then I think it swung a little bit, but I would say like maybe helped him, let's say 0 to 5% first election,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe hurt him 1 to 2%
Right.
on the second. All made up numbers.
And
Who
we'll
knows?
end on that.
Yeah, we'll end on
So
that.
Barack Obama.
Whatever. Boom.
Good
90% statistics made up on the spot. All right, bud.
Good job.
2020.
2020.